It's under the European Innovation Council, and it's one of EU's Horizon projects. And the core mission with the program is to try to support Ukrainian tech startups by bringing them closer into the EU. We do this both by giving them non-financial support, like these days, demo days where they get to pitch for investors, but also, of course, grants up to 60k euros. And we're a big consortium of partners. Beside the 4 partners that are here today, we're actually 17 organizations all across Europe, as well as 2 associated partners. And we both have partners that are within Ukraine, as well, like I said, all across Europe. And all of the partners, they have their niche. For example, Impact Hub Stockholm is focused on sustainability and impact. We also have Aalto University, more focusing on the academic side, and for example, a deep tech accelerator who is more focused on the acceleration and business aspects. And I'm so happy to be working with all of the partners, and I think we make a great team to try to help the startups to come to the EU. And more about this date. So today we are going to listen to 10 startups. Some of them have already sent in their pitch, and some of them are going to pitch live. And after each pitch, we're going to have a 4-minute live Q&A. And for everyone in the audience, please, when you have a question, raise your virtual hand and ask a short and precise question. And something that's super valuable for the startups is if you want to also write some feedback in the comments or like in the chat after the startup is finished. And if you want to be connected with the startup, we're also following up with the polls. And all you need to do there is say, yes, I want to be connected, and here's my email. And then after the session, Maria here will introduce you to the startups. And for the startups who are pitching, I hope you're ready. I know you're going to do an amazing job. As well for all of the starters answering the question, please, once again, give a short and precise answer as our Q&A is limited. Yes, Anastasia.
And just a reminder for those who have just joined, if you're joining from the side of the startup, please write down your full name as well as the name of your startup so that we know that you're here and ready to answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anastasia, for the reminder. And this is the schedule for today. We're gonna start shortly, but first I also want to welcome the audience. I know we have some investors as well as Linas from Artificial Intelligence Association of Lithuania. So if you all also just want to say hi, wave, and if you would like to, you can also introduce yourself, but there's no pressure to do so, but it's always nice to see you here.
So I'm glad to join
Yes.
everyone, and interesting to see what we will see in the pitches. Good luck for all of the teams.
Thank you so much. Does someone else from the audience want to say hello? Otherwise, it's okay. I just want to give you a warm welcome. Okay, but then we're gonna continue to our first pitch, and just give me a second and I will share the pitch. Beams AM. Here.
Hello. Hello, I am Alex, CEO and CTO of Bees Against Mines. More 200 billion square meters territory in the world are mined. More than 1,000 people, children, animals are injured by landmines. The soil absorbs cancerogens from broken mines. The reason for this is the cost of post-war cleaning of land, which exceeds the cost of new land by 50 times. Currently, it's cheaper to buy a new territory than to clear an existing one. The solution is robotic autonomous drones that simulate highly skilled sappers and powered by our developed AI. We achieve significant cost reductions through the scalability and autonomy of drones. We have developed a fully robotic cleaning technology that includes all stages from surface preparation, mine search and identification, mine deactivation, and removal of toxic and carcinogenic residues. We also received a patent for the method of mine search and identification. Our competitors focused on mine detection and explosive destruction. Our technology involves burning mines and excavating the remains, which doesn't produce a large amount of new metal debris and scatter carcinogenic products around. We provide a service for cleaning agriculture areas with a fixed cost 0.3 euro per square meter, which is comparable to the cost of new land. We are currently preparing for a pilot project with the largest agriculture holding in Ukraine. Several NGOs with turnover of 86 billion euro in 2023 are currently operating in this market. The service obtainable market in Ukraine is about 5 billion euros. Our clients are holdings, humanitarian demining companies, and international organizations. Our team includes all aspects of both product development and businesses. Alexander the Sapper is a knowledge carrier in mine action. He is imitated by AI developed by Oleg, which Alex implemented in robotic systems. Vyacheslav is an experienced financial officer who covers all commercial issues. Tatiana is a project manager, and Paula develops a marketing strategy for the company. We are looking for 350,000 to bring the system to a commercial product, where most of it will be spent on materials and manufacturing of the system, 23% on salaries and 50% on operating expenses. Let's restore prosperity to all countries together. Thank you, and questions, please.
Thank you so much. And you're here, right? Yes. Hi, Alex. Okay, perfect. So we have we are from the audience. We have from Julia, as someone from occupied territories in Ukraine, I would love to support in any way I can. To you, Alex. And nice pitch. Welcome to the stage. So from the audience, please raise your hand if you have any question. You can also write to me if you have any questions that you want me to read up for you. Yes, Linas.
So, two quick questions. So, what is the most expensive period within the chain, and how you plan to reduce the costs in the future if the funding would be received?
Our most expensive is sensing technology. Now we're using certified European sensors, and now we in development of our sensors for searching not only landmines but bodies in broken buildings or something else for rescue operations.
Thank you, Linas. Do you have any more questions related to that?
And about the reducing the costs per square meter, for example.
Sorry?
The plan for the reducing the costs in the future?
We reduce cost by 50 times to compare existing. So it's our price lowest as possible on the market. So we just can scale in huge scale to lower. Thank you.
Thank you. And Gintautas?
Hello. The question is, why bees?
A lot of drones produce sounds like bees.
And how you use AI technology in your product invention?
Yeah, it's most great part of our development. With AI, we imitate supper's decision. So it's not like a general CNN networks that provide, oh, this object is 75% similar to landmine. No, we imitate fully like a supper. His thinks it's a dangerous object, and we provide information that is a dangerous object. We provide information. We determine what type of object, depth of occurrence, position in space. So when we build full system, we provide information in chain from one modular drones to another modular drones to work in mostly in autonomous system. So 8 people can control more than 100 drones.
You mentioned the burning of mines. How you plan to burn the mine without exploding?
We use thermite sticks. We take experiments with anti-tank landmines, with shells, 120 millimeter shell, and when thermite make small hole, it ignite burning process of TNT, not exploding. And the time of burning, determine the time of burning, we can understand how fully this process, how fully landmine burned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the last question from Austea. You're muted.
Thank you, Alexander, and hi, everyone. So when I work with startups as a mentor, I focus on team development. That's my area of expertise. So Alex, I want to ask you about your team. I see that you have a number of really experienced individuals, but I'm curious, like what challenges are you facing as a team right now, and what help do you need the most? And perhaps you could tell a little bit more about your expansion plans, if there are any.
We're looking specialists like AI architects to make our AI modules in fully AI autonomous system. So we look like AI architects experience.
Okay, so you're looking to hire more AI architects, and then it comes to your current team. There were what, around 5, 6 people there, if I remember well.
Six, yeah.
Are you working full time on this?
Of course, yeah.
What does team dynamics look like? Yeah, so you're working full time, but then are the people working in remotely, or are you actually physically present? Like, how does
we physically, most of us physically in Ukraine. We 2 days ago we returned from test field, so we work partly remotely, partly together. So
Okay. I know that we're out of time, so I won't ask more follow-up questions, but thank you so much for sharing. I'm glad to hear that you're able to be together quite a lot, because I think that's really healthy for team dynamics.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the audience for all of the questions, and thank you, Alex, for your great pitch. We will move on to our act.
Just before doing so, I just launched the poll. If anyone wants to get connected with the team, feel free to answer here in the poll. Let me know if you are receiving the poll, just so I'm also sure that technically talking.
Did you guys receive the poll?
Perfect. Thank you very much. I'll leave it on for another 30 seconds and I'll close it after.
Hi, I'm Yulia Habrel, and we are building AI compliance platform. We solve the AI Act compliance complexity for AI builders and vendors that want to stay trusted and market ready in Europe. The European AI Act starts enforcement in August this year, with fines up to 35 million or 7% of global revenue, and over 52,000 European companies using AI must comply, but most of them have no idea where to start. AReact is a platform that automates AI Act compliance. It classifies AI system risks in minutes, generates audit-ready documents, and guides companies step by step to meet regulatory requirements all in one place. Our unique features are human verification engine, custom LLMs, and deep integration with popular AI development tools. Our initial market is AI developers in health tech, fintech, and HR tech operating in Europe, the high-risk category according to AI Act. Compliance for them is not optional. It's a must-have to keep building and selling AI products in European Union. We see a 2 billion compliance SIS opportunities, similar to what GDPR platforms created for privacy, but now for AI. Early movers like us will build trust with customers, investors, and regulators. We have spoken to 47 potential customers, with 90% of them saying AI Act compliance is a top 3 priority. We have 23 companies on our MVP waitlist, and 12 enterprises joined our pilot in Q3, currently onboarding. Our pipeline is 120k euros for Q4. We have a solid compliance-focused team. I'm a lawyer turned AI founder with experience in Google, Swiss, finance, and insurance. Our CTO co-founder has built financial blockchain and secure software architecture for fintech solution. And our COO is a head of compliance at Tide, and we are building a strong advisory network in AI governance. And we are raising a small pre-seed round to launch our MVP and onboard pilot customers before full enforcement hits. And if you want to back the AI compliance layer for Europe and beyond, let's connect today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I know, Julia, you're here.
Yeah.
Thank you for a great pitch. Really amazing. And do we have any questions from the audience? Yes, Gintautas.
I have a question still. What's your product?
It's AI Act compliance platform. It's a platform that automates compliance with upcoming regulation for AI in Europe. So basically, you connect.
What does it mean? What does it mean, automates?
What does it do?
Yes.
You connect to your system. First, you undergo the assessment questionnaire. Then you connect your system. You watch the system status according to new changes in the regulation. You instantly see the system status. After that, you receive a work plan, workflow, how to amend or how to address any risk areas. And later on, you receive audit and documents to help you with the audit. Currently, it's automatic, and in the future, we're going to do self-serve systems out. And we also have three actually unique features that no one else has. First, it's a human oversight engine that involves human in the loop in the whole process. And second, it's custom LLMs. We are using currently our small language model as a base for our Copilot, and in the future we're going to offer the same service to our enterprise users.
Still, I'm trying to understand what your product does. How you define the compliance of AI? Because Compliance Act says if you have systems, make risk assessment, apply risk assessment level to AI system, then create internal control procedures and train your customers for AI literacy. But at the moment, where is your product? What your product does?
The product does automatic risk assessment, workflow design, and providing companies with legal grade documentation to comply with upcoming any other audits that they will be facing.
Because we have users and we have developers, and for them, the AI Act is a little bit different. So which you are targeting?
Well, right now we're working with developers.
Okay.
We are
And,
working with developers, AI builders, and AI vendors.
okay. Thank you. Much clearer now.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to move on to Linas.
Could you maybe specify in which directions are you planning to focus? Because under the AI Act, there's like a list of over 10 directions, and each autonomous driving and then healthcare and some education, and different topic will have different standards which will have and the guidance how the audit should be implemented in the high risk systems. So there would not be one procedure for all kind of the technologies. In which fields you will focus in the first place?
Well, in the first, we are still building the MVP. We're launching in 2 weeks, and we're working. Our focus is GPAI systems and high-risk systems such as facial recognition, automated HR. That's the companies who are already enrolled in our pilot. So we have ed tech, we have builders, and we have legal tech, and we have 2 partners who are in the US, mostly companies focusing European market, all sorts of them, 50 or 500 of them. And another is consultants who are again using us, planning to use starting next week, white label to offer their own services. So mainly, yes, right now, high risk legal, fintech, ed tech, and HR. And one health tech company from Ukraine, actually.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Julia, for your great pitch, and thank you to the audience for your questions. Maria is going to launch the poll if you want to be connected with the team. And we're going to continue to our next pitch as well by Oh My Grant.
Hi everyone, my name is Andriy Gusak. I'm the founder and CEO of Oh My Grant. We're building an AI-powered solution that helps businesses and non-profits secure European grant funding with minimal effort. Let me explain the problem. Donors actually want to give money, and many projects truly need it. But the question is, how do they connect? Donors publish hundreds of open calls. Each one is a massive folder, dozens of links, 200-page PDFs, filled with technical and legal terms, and much more fun. And project teams have to dig through all of it and write applications, often with no time and no expertise. So yes, it's messy. One such application costs around 26,000 euros, takes 30 weeks to produce, and still has a 93% chance of rejection. That's where Oh My Grant comes in. We're building a platform that allows any team to find partners and draft a full application using existing materials and just a 1-hour Q&A session. With us, teams invest less than 2,000 euros once for proposal development, then spend just 3 hours per bid, have 22% success rate, and can apply to every relevant call. Here is how it works. Today we manually interview the team, then our AI platform analyzes thousands of EU funding opportunities, finds the best match, and drafts the initial application. After that, our professional bid writers turn it into a turnkey grant submission. And it works. In 2024 alone, we secured 2 million euros in grant funding across 25 grants. We have also grown our client base and revenue more than 25% every quarter for the last 6 quarters since launch. And our target is 84 million in 7 years, which is just 1/20% of the 150 billion in European Union grants. If funded now, we will reach 50k in monthly gross revenue by July 2026. Because we have already built a sales funnel that brought us 20 plus clients in Ukraine, tested in the European Union and got 2 paying clients there, spoke with 100 plus founders who confirmed the need, and developed a full financial model to support this growth. We have already invested 20k of our own money, now we're raising 140 to accelerate traction and make our platform fully automated. Our core team includes 5 people combining deep grant expertise and AI development. We have known each other for a long time and have worked together for over a year. And our goal is to reimagine how grant funding works and make it accessible, efficient, and fair. Thank you for your attention. I'd be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you so much, Andre and the team. And I know you're here with us. Yes, and we already have a question. Can tell us.
The question is, at the moment, how your full process, how much of it is manual work?
Yeah, that's a great question. Right now we're working on automation the processes, and now the interview is held manually, and part of edit and review is also held by an expert. And also we help match with the partners for consortia applications. That's also manually today. But we're working on OMG Tetra as a full complex solution, and it will work almost automatically with around 95% automation rate.
How you go around the context window problem using AIs with all the large documentation of a client and EU grants where they go in a lot of documents?
We analyze the request for proposal. It is a huge document with 200 page and more. And we analyze previous success cases because we are connected to a platform where all projects funded since 1980 are placed, and we connect the needs of our client by providing just 1 hour Q&A session interview. We connect a note taker to that. We prepare the full list of questions. It's around 60 to 100 questions.
A little bit to reframe the question, because to analyze all that, it must fit into AI's memory, working memory, the text.
Yeah.
If you do that manually, how to say, it takes a lot of time. If you take that into AI's context, it usually doesn't fit into that context, or the AI has a bad recall at the long context windows. So how you deal with that problem?
We're connected to it by API. We have our own AI model. So it we just pay for credits for large data sets, and that's all. We have outsourced
data
server,
sets,
and we just pay.
or you are using the OpenAI Gemini. What model you are using?
We have more than 70 models inside the OMG Tetra, and the main ones are OpenAI, Llama, and Gemini.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And Linus?
Just a long-term question. How you evaluate the risk on the cases that the project providers would not be capable to delivering? So one is to write the project, and then if for example, the consortium partners are not capable to delivering, then there's some consequences on returning some funds or some fines and so on. So how are you evaluating the risk that some really weak customers will win and would not have the ability to deliver, and then there will be some consequences up to 2 years, 3 years that, hey, the projects which were wrote by you actually are from the companies who are not delivering.
We're not solving the problem of delivery of the projects. We're solving the problem of communicating, of searching, and preparing legal documentation. That's what we do. And we don't take any responsibility for project delivery because it is on our client, on the entity that wins the grant funding. Also, every donor, specifically European Innovation Council, has its own compliance path. So project that pass this compliance and due diligence, they are capable. That's it.
Thank you so much, both to the audience and to you, Andriy. Always nice to hear your pitch. And Maria is going to launch the poll if you want to get connected with the Oh My Grant. And we're going to continue to our next pitch by WeMates.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sergi. I'm CEO and co-founder at WeMates. Have you ever experienced issues with your insurance company or know someone who does? Traditional insurance models have many disadvantages: high insurance premium, no transparent claim settlement processes, and inequalities. A significant factor of this is centralized approach, where a central unit sets the price, terms, and claim handling. WeMates is changing this. As a part of sharing economy, we are building fully decentralized peer-to-peer risk-sharing platform, empowering people to create the protection schema they need instead of buying one-size-fits-all insurance products, allowing underserved to share risk with peers and make insurance affordable for all, eliminating unnecessary overheads. Leveraging technologies such as artificial intelligence and blockchain, we make user experience fully digital and trustworthy. The insurance industry is packed with competition, but still, according to EIOPA, almost 30% of customers are underserved by traditional insurance companies or misled to buy insurance they don't need. The business model is simple. 10% goes to us as a flat fee from each member's contribution. The rest goes to the supporting funds and mutual pots. At the end of the coverage period, leftovers in the pot can either be used to continue for the next period or withdrawn by members. The insurance industry is also heavily regulated, but there is no specific provision on P2P insurance in the current EU regulations. We have passed regulatory assessment of our platform in the Netherlands, Czech Republic, and Lithuania. The financial authorities exempted us from obtaining traditional insurance license, and we are ready to roll out in those countries. This is P2P insurance market, and in 5 years, we aim to get 10% of the Netherlands and Czech Republic dissatisfied and underserved customers. We are seeking smart money and raising 1 million euros for continued compliance procedures and crafting the platform from MVP to fully market-ready solution. The core team members started working together 10 years ago in Swedish company in area of insurance-related products, and 4 years ago we started our own path towards solving issues with insurance industry. We are optimistic about transformative potential of WeMates. It will change not only the insurance industry but boost entire sharing economy. Your support will allow us to scale our platform faster and continue to improve our technology for even better efficiency, visibility, and impact. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sergi. And we have our first question from Linas.
You basically did not talk about the technologies and the technical pipeline. So what technologies are you using? How much automated the processes are? What is the technical background in all of this, and especially AI in this product of yours?
Thank you for the question, Linas. Yeah, we actually want to have a fully digital, fully automated process. Now it is not, but we are working on it. So basically, with the help of AI, we want to assess of risk level of the client during onboarding, and then assess the environment where those customers are in. So basically, those customers can be joined together with either customers users based on similar risk profile, similar industry or interests they have, and so on and so forth. So basically, we want to build a fully AI-driven platform that will monitor from the very beginning the risk level of the customer, and then assess what is changing in environment, in certain areas, in certain industries, and so on. And actually, we want also to use AI for detecting fraudulent activities in the platform. If it makes sense or answer your question.
Really quick follow-up. So, what like percentages where is the like money that you are looking for like distributed? How much for the just using the AI and the cloud, and how much for the like experts in the field, which like lawyers and so on, which recommend the compliance things and so on. So, what is the main things for your needs?
Main things is to have like 98-99% automated. Since we are not an insurance company, we sort of insurance related platform, but we don't carry the risk on shoulders of the platform, so we don't need lawyers and other stuff. We want to automate the process like to the full extent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Austea, you had a question?
Yes, Sergey, my understanding is your team has been working together for a while now. So I'm curious, what mission and vision do you set for yourselves as a company, apart from making money, of course, and being profitable? But what is it that you want to achieve? Where are you going towards?
Actually, we want to disrupt the insurance industry, because financial services like banking industry was disrupted 10 years ago by neobanks, fintech platforms, and so on and so forth. And that was very beneficial for competition and for the customers. Now, insurance industry is packed with incumbent players that are rigid and not that they are motivated by profits, and we want insurance to be more customer oriented than profit driven. So we want to empower customers to create their personal insurance protective schema they need, and not waste money if for the incumbent players, because then you need to compete with the insurance company for being paid if something bad was happened, and so on and so forth. So actually, we want to insurance industry become more democratized, more open. Lots of underserved people actually on the current insurance market. This is also like high risk profiles and so on. They are eliminated by the insurance companies.
Mm-hmm. So ultimately, if I understand correctly, you want to disrupt the insurance industry to benefit the consumer needs and perhaps bring in more democratic values to the whole system. Is that right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much to the audience and to you, Sergey. And thank you for launching the poll, Maria. And before we're moving on, I just want to remind the startups that have joined, please write your name and the startup that you're representing so we can find you easily. Okay, let's move on to our fifth startup, Page Builder.
Hello there, my name is Ivan Pedai and I'm the CPO of Page Builder. Through my 14-year career in R&D, I could not help but notice how many questions need to be answered to build an effective online business. And all the answers to those questions came at a great cost of marketing, research and development budgets. And that's not even counting beginners' mistakes. But fear not, Page Builder is the answer to all these questions and even more. Because all you have to do is simply tell us what you need. A landing page to test your idea's market fit, a digital campaign to boost your online sales, or even full-scale e-commerce platform. You name it, we build it. Here's how it works. Our design engine builds a SEO-optimized layout and generates content based on your request. Then our marketing engine creates and runs a digital advertising campaign using the generated content. And bear with me, here's where the real magic happens. Our conversion engine constantly runs ABC testing on the background and perform user behavior analysis to maximize your sales. As a result, you get a highly performing online business. To prove that, we already have successful cases with our customers. For example, we got 2 times growth in leads and their quality, with 8 times conversion rate increase, which combined gave us a total sales increase of 227%. We actively develop new features and have already outperformed our top competitors in several categories. Our business model is built on 3 pillars: subscription fee, marketing, and sales commissions. We had already gained our first traction and validated our market fit by running a test campaign. Our market is growing and we already have early adopters and paid customers. Our team has all it takes to build a profitable business. We're excited to discuss partnership and investment opportunities with you. Please contact us using the information on this slide. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you so much. And I think Olena is here.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
here. Thank you for your attention. I'm open for the questions.
Yes, and we already have a first question from Linus.
Hello. So my first question would be, so in the presentation, there was a mentioning the second 2 pillars from where the money is going. One is the marketing budget, and second is the support for the website and the system. So in this case, it sounds that you have a lot of possible emails with the requests and a lot of communication with the customers. How you plan to address all of the support for your systems when it will grow up? So because then it will be really difficult to manage all of the specific requests for different users and so on.
Thank you for your questions. They're great questions because we are going in a year or 2 launch to USA, and this market demand the second answer, not 2 seconds, only 1 second. So now we are building algorithm to and researching the existing customer service systems to put it, to integrate it in our platform or to build something new. So now we are in researching. Today it is many human support. Yeah. because we don't have many questions.
And one more follow-up question. Since in the presentation there was that the website is for free and all of the follow-ups generating some percentage from the subscriptions. In this case, do you have the estimate? So how much cost the generate website with AI and then update? Because the larger the project, the larger the website, and the more products you're adding, you're using more and more AI, the tokens, for example, for
Yes.
automated, updated websites. And then this means that your costs to support larger website is growing too. So in this case, maybe you have the estimates how much it costs for you to create and support the websites.
Right now, it's very popular. Our first very cheap plan for startups, where it is only one landing with some different amount of tokens. Yes, and we have 5 plans now. The highest is enterprise that will be paid for your use tokens and pay for the tokens you will use.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for the question, and thank you, Olena, for your answer, and also thank you, Maria, for launching the poll.
Thank you.
Our next pitch is going to be pitched live, actually. It's Dan Scavery. If you want to come up to stage, if you want to, I can share the screen, or if you prefer, you can share it.
Yes, wonderful. Thanks a lot for introduction. I think I will share the screen, if that's all right. Yes, it's gonna be the first one, I guess, with this screen sharing.
Yes.
Wonderful. Do you see it now?
Not the presentation. Maybe try to share the whole screen.
Not the presentation.
We don't see. We don't see the presentation.
Okay.
Now we see.
Now
We
see it.
can now.
Okay.
Perfect.
It took some time.
Oh, sorry.
I guess I will wait for a second until
Now we see it.
it's loading. Let me know when it's seen.
We can now see it.
Okay, wonderful. All right. So I'm Zachary, and we have been doing quite a lot of interviews with the fitness studios, mainly in Finland, and we found that there's 3 main problems: attracting new clients, the problem with the underutilized capacity in the classes or in the space itself, and the fragmented tools. Some of the studios use 2, 3, or even more different applications or tools to manage their business. We providing one tool in which they can take care of their marketing needs. They will also be able to monetize the unused class spots and empty rooms, and also we unify different users and different areas under one roof. Meaning, if people are interested in one specific studio on our platform, there will be many of them, and they can try and mix and match in the way they like. The market for the fitness is over 200 billion, a giant market. It's growing about 8% a year, and currently we are targeting 30 million in obtainable market. In Europe, we're talking about over 30 billion of annual revenue for the fitness studios. And our current traction is that we raised 100,000 in Finland. We have our application available on App Store, Google Play, in the web, and we have about 20 studios using the platform, and a few studios who moved fully to our platform. They do not use any other digital tools. We earn money from our fees. So when there's transaction happening, someone buying the season pass or class ticket, then we're getting a fee from this. The business side getting the subscription for using the software, and also we're taking the fee from the rental. There's a big competition in the software and especially in the fitness. So we position ourselves as a platform that have the community building, class discovery tool, and business management. Many of you probably heard about ClassPass or RS Solutions, and we understand it's really competitive market. That's why we took specific niche that is under delivered and under noticed, and we are working there. Our advisors include some people as Petr Westerbacka, for example. It's the guy behind Angry Birds in Finland, and other prominent people in the dancing industry. Here our founder team. And that's about it. Thanks a lot. Would be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you so much, Zachary, for the first live pitch of the day.
Wonderful.
Amazing. Do we have any questions from the audience? As you know, you can also write to me if you don't want to raise your hand. But Linus, yes.
Yes, Linus.
So once again, the technical about the AI part and the technical part, you really barely touch anything. Could you expand on the technology?
Absolutely. We have the Flutter application on which we build our software. It's available on essentially all the mobile devices and in the web also. And we're using AI through the OpenAI. We have the wrappers to utilize the data and make sense of it, and essentially provide the insights and help to the studio how they can manage their activities more efficiently. Yeah, and one of our investors, the co-founder also from Lithuania, is currently in the UK for the vacation. Thanks, Linus, for the question. Anyone else?
We have a question from the chat. What is your unique selling propositions and how do you get to win customers?
Yeah, now the big change in the market with the ClassPass is that it does cut a lot of cost, or does cut a lot of income from the studios. So in case of UK or United States, now there's a movement of ditching big digital systems like that, because they essentially stealing the from the studio and bring it to the ClassPass because it's just cheaper there, and the fitness studios are going out of business. So we are riding this wave of the change, and we're making sure that we're providing the software that is community built. So the studios who are joining us, they're earning money, not like we stealing customers for them and so on. That's a big thing. And there's a lot of technical nuance how we operate with the application, how we use AI to help them to sell the specific stuff. One of the competitive advantages there is that we help them to utilize the rentals. There's no platform currently that help fitness studios with utilizing their better, because in many cases 20-30%, sometimes 50% of the space is not utilized, and those giant spaces that cost a lot. And it giant help for the studios when they're able to provide those spaces to other instructors who can teach yoga dance, earn money on that, and also another entrepreneurs will be able to, on lower kind of input, get into the business.
And to follow on that question, you also received a question: who are your main competitors, and in what way are you different?
Yeah, the main competitors, for example, ClassPass and MindBody. ClassPass, I mentioned that they're a really big system. They going for monopoly and stealing the clientele, essentially. So they're targeted that they move all the clients from the studio to themselves. And for us, it's like really big distinguishing that we're trying to help the studios rather than kind of change the way they operate. With the MindBody, it'll be different. And essentially, it's the feature one. How much more efficient we'll be able to utilize the resources of the studio, and how easier it will be for the users to operate, to book stuff, to buy. So it's like more technical one, and we are already leading on the feature side and the Finnish market. It's localized much better. It's much more usable for local people with the payment options and booking options. So, and there's much more we can do.
Thank you so much, Zachary, for your pitch. We're gonna move on, but great job.
Thanks a lot.
And if you want to get connected, please write your email in the poll. So we're going to continue with our next pitch, and it's also live by Mantis Analytics. And Maxim, you're already sharing the screen. Amazing. Let's go.
Yeah, so do you see my screen?
Yes, and we hear you as well.
But actually, we see not the full screen, but
okay, let me do like a full screen. One minute. Yeah, so now it's good?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Glad to be here. My name is Maxim. I'm CEO of Mantis Analytics, and we reimagine security intelligence for AI age. So it's absolutely clear, like the time of we enter like time of turbulence, right? So there is no positive signals for the future, and it relates to executive attacks, violent protest activism, army conflict, natural disaster. And following like era of turbulence, we solve several problems for intelligence and security analysts. Only 20% of data is analyzed now. Also, most of the companies disrupted by geopolitical turbulence, and also hybrid threats is a new threats which are not basically addressed at the moment. We provide like AI native intelligence AI cycle. We collect different kind of data from open intelligence and internal data. We proceed that with the NLP, and we have about 100 AI agents in coordination framework, which proceeds this data and present data in suitable way to take critical decisions for the organization. Now we work in three main use cases. Narrative intelligence and informational influence. We analyze informational campaigns and how they distributed. Geopolitical intelligence, and also very critical stream is supply chain resilience. So we're only one company on the market who provide like proper combination between real-time alerts and high relevance for the companies and for the government organizations. The market is huge. Now it's like 140 billion, and it's continuing to grow with the current turbulations that we have. In just 1.5 years of operation, we already have very big customers like Ministry of Defense of UK, New Lines Institute, And totally, we have 8 customers, and our revenue is close to 300K ARR, and we have a clear go-to-market strategy how to double this number till the end of the year. And we have for that clear go-to-market step-by-step strategy and clear growth strategy. So next year, we plan to close with 1.5 million ARR. So we have very powerful founding team with the complementary skills. All of us worked in B2B, B2G sector for more than 15 years. We have a strategic advisor, Magnus, who already did security intelligence startup and sold to our main competitor, Dataminr. And we have also special representative in UK because UK market is growing in our space. Totally, we have 15 employees, 10 full-time and 5 part-time. So please connect me if you know, if you want to get more information, but please join us in the very important mission to build safe future for the business and for the people.
Thank you so much, Maxim, for the great pitch. I love hearing live pitches. It's amazing. And do we have anyone from the audience who has any questions? Yes, Linus.
Yeah, so thank you for the nice presentation. So my question will be about the long-term AI partners. So I guess you're using multiple AI or vendors to automate various processes and enabling AI to benefit automation. But in this case, what we're seeing that there's some risks with the providers that some high precision models are really not necessarily really trustworthy per se. So in this case, what is your vision? How you will provide, how you log and select some providers, because you're creating some analytics on your collected data. But if there's at least some fear that the provider could use data for the training or whatever, then you could not use the provider. So what is the long-term goal for the selecting Grok 4 versus OpenAI and so on?
Yes, it's a very good question, because it's first of all some kind of security issue about leak of information and such kind of things. Because of that, we have a strategy to build our own models on top of open source, right? Models, for example, Llama, Mistral, and so on. We take open source model, we do some kind of tuning, and after that we can install this model in perimeter of specific organization. So as we work with the security, right, we do very secure internal infrastructure, it can be installed on premise, and there is no outside connection. It allows us to bring security in the organization on the next level.
And could you do the follow-up on the expertise on in your team on delivering the fine-tuning and having MLOps talent to delivering those things?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have very strong expertise, because that's my expertise. I spent about 20+ years in big organization building big data and AI platforms, mostly as a product manager. And my CTO, we met together in Deutsche Bank. We worked several years on big data platforms. Also, now we have ML lead and several ML engineers, and we already built pretty big infrastructure. Just please connect me, and we can organize a call with the CTO just to deepen detail, right? But we really building real-time ML infrastructure with AI agent, with real-time data processing. Now it's mostly on top of Google Cloud, but we plan to make it cloud agnostic in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any other question from the audience? Otherwise, amazing to hear your pitch, Maxim. Very impressive. And thank you for all of the questions. And thank you, Maria, for launching the poll. We're going to go back to a pre-recorded pitch by Progolite in just 1 second.
Imagine this. Every 10th person you know will develop kidney stones, a condition that causes not only severe pain, but also billions in healthcare costs every year. At Progolite, we've developed a smarter way to prevent and manage this problem. Kidney stones is a costly and painful epidemic. It hits young people at the age of 30-50 years old, mainly men. Without proper prevention, up to 80% of patients will face a recurrence within 5 years. The cost? It's huge and rising. Progolite programmatic lipolysis is an innovative model for kidney stone treatment that uses AI algorithms to support the treatment regimen prescribed by the physician. The patient daily reports the urine pH measurements, diet, hydration, and medication intake to stay within the recommended green zone. If the system detects deviations, it alerts the doctor about the need to adjust the treatment. The patient receives feedback both from the physician and the system. Like this, patient gets personalized treatment plans and real-time monitoring for better control and patient's empowerment. The annual growth of market for kidney stone disease treatment is 5% per year, achieving 4.5 billion in 2030, and growth of SAMD is 12%. Progolite is well positioned for both market opportunities. SAMD is just starting to evolve. In Europe, we are mainly competing with traditional treatment methods and outdated communication channels. In the US, Medical Brain is a notable example of an AI-driven patient monitoring platform for chronic disease management. But today, there is no AI solution for continuous monitoring and management of patients with kidney stone disease. Progolite fills this gap. Our business model is B2B2C, which will involve cooperation with clinics, insurance, doctors, and patients. Progolite aims to increase doctors' efficiency, decrease treatment cost, and recurrence rate. On top of this, we are publishing the study with over 50 patients treated with Progolite and confirmed 8 out of 10 satisfaction rate. Our 3-year traction includes the plan to launch Progolite in Ukraine and scale in Europe. Our team has an expertise in medicine, clinical trials, IT, customer service, and business. Co-founders know each other over 20 years and used to work over different projects before. As for now, we have 165,000 euro of grants, soft and firm commitments, and raising 350,000 euro for market access in European Union. Thank you, and we are ready for your questions.
Thank you so much. And now Irina is with us here today.
Yeah, sure. I was struggling a bit with connection, so hopefully you hear me now.
Yes, we hear you.
Because video goes through desktop and connection through my phone. Okay.
I get it. Do we have any questions from the audience? And like I said before, you can always write to me as well. Now we see you as well, yes. Yes, Linus, thank you.
So, thank you for the presentation. So could you tell about your in-house knowledge of AI per se? Are you using like open source models? Because there's now a lot of competition, like Google released some MedGem model and many others. So what is your expertise in having and using the AI?
Okay, thank you for your question. So in fact, our CTO, Alex Leiken, he is like constantly improving his knowledge about AI, and up to my knowledge, he is using similar algorithms, which are not similar, maybe that response, like a part of these algorithms which are used in Mistral. So the same idea. So. And as far as I know, it's partially open source, it's partially the patent, which he actually invented and patented in Ukraine and then in European Union and US.
Thank you. And we have a question from the chat. What is your go-to-market strategy and what markets are you primarily targeting and the reason behind that?
So actually, we are starting from Ukraine. And Ukraine is the first market because we are our co-founder and let's say, inspirational leader of this idea. He is a doctor who lives in Ukraine. And we already started treatment and have over 100 positive results. And after this, we are going to Western Europe. It's Luxembourg, France, Germany, Poland. And probably we're exploring some part of Central Asia markets. But primary idea is Ukraine, and then follow up to European markets. Thank you for your question.
Thank you. And we also have Asteya with a question.
Yes. Irina, I'm curious, do you have any plans or dreams to perhaps go into a more holistic health monitoring? Because currently you're focusing on kidney stones specifically, but now I'm thinking as a potential client, I hear so many pitches for different organ issues and illnesses, and it could become really overwhelming if someone has more than one health issue. So yeah, I wonder, are you considering expanding your scope in the future?
Exactly. Thanks for question. And exactly, this is our aim. That's what we are going to do. So basically, we are trying this pilot model with kidney stones. And then after this, we are planning from 28, 29 to scale for other chronic diseases, because it's like numerous amount of chronic diseases and they need the proper management. So, for example, diabetes, arterial hypertension, thyroid gland disease, and many cancer as well. So many others. And that's why we want to have a pilot in kidney stones, and then progress into other diseases. And that's why this market entry is pretty expensive to go for, to expand the market. Thanks.
Thank you. And I see Anastasia, you also raised your hand.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell Irina, if you're interested in Central Asia, we'll have, as a part of Seeds of Bravery, this Friday Market Discovery Central Asia and Caucasus region, and there will be representatives from this region, as well as investors who will be doing like fireside chats and step-by-step guides on how to reach out to target audience and markets. So highly recommend you to visit it. You can find information on Seeds of Bravery pages. It was like a week ago announced. So just
Thank
a
you so
recommendation
much.
for you.
Thank you so much. It's a really great comment, and thank you very much. We'll use it, sure.
Sure.
Thank you so much. We're gonna then move on, and thank you.
Thank you.
For the pitch and answering all of the questions. And the poll is also launched. So we're going to move on to Bank of Memories. And I know Irina is here, and Irina is also going to pitch live. So please, Irina, share your screen and you can begin the pitch.
Great, thank you, Alexandra. Yep. So my name is Irina. I'm CEO and co-founder at Bank of Memories. That's a platform for your most important memories and assets. We created this company with my husband because of our family. In our family, a family member passed away from a disease, and although we were ready for this, we did not expect that a lot of digital data will be lost afterwards. And it all happens in all families because we are storing data in different platforms. It's scattered around. Everything from photos till passwords and documents, and even investments you made, it can be lost. That's why we built an AI platform, which is automatically helping you to structure, identify information, and put it into specific places and folders. And you can communicate inside this app, and you can inherit information. So what's special about our platform is that there is a deep analysis of all kinds of your data that is structured inside of you from your childhood until now, and you can track it. There is no ads in the platform. That's our priority. We have 3 copies of data and encryption, and the most important probably is how not to lose it, right? So that's an inheritance that is similar to blockchain technology, where every person in the family will inherit only what is supposed to be for them, not for the whole family. And it's not just for our family, it's just 1.8 billion people around the world. And it's an intersection of several markets of personal memories, investments, and asset security. So our business model is B2B2C. We are targeting insurance companies, benefit companies, and CSR departments, as well as B2C. So far, in our app, we got 15,000 users in 5 months, and our MRR is $6,000. We could see the traction growing, and now we are going to European markets. Yeah, so our team is professional in doing business development and growing own technologies. We are 8 in the team. Our CTO is a pro in AI and infrastructure, and Paul Allen is our advisor. We had family and friends round before, and we are going to raise 1 million from the beginning of next year. So let's build smart worlds for humanity and preserve important things. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Irina. Amazing pitch. Good job. We can begin. Do we have any questions from the audience? Yes, Alstea.
So sorry, I forgot to lower the hand. I don't have a question this time.
No worries.
It doesn't take off automatically.
Yes, Anastasia.
Irina, thank you so much for your presentation. The question is, what markets are you planning to target with the next round? I saw that there is a division on partially it will be the 1 million will be dedicated to new markets. And what is your acquisition strategy? So is that direct sales or through partnership? So what is your model of attracting new customers? Thank you.
Right. We already started in Finland and now targeting Estonia. These markets are quite close to us. They survived the same historical things like us. So we are going there through partnerships. Of course, it's only B2B to C. So basically, either insurance company or benefit or CSR departments of companies. That's how it's working in Ukraine. We have 2 corporates here, and we are just multiplying that model in other countries.
And what is the reason behind choosing this specific model? Why reaching to B2C, to insurance companies?
Yeah, so we still own 98% of our company, and we have not raised much money yet. B2C requires a lot of capital. So partnerships are just helping us to hack that amount of money that we need for B2C. And we just saw that traditional company can buy the app for 100 people, 200 people, and pay for them in advance. So that's what I concentrate on right now, to be more independent in terms of raising money, so not to be in rush. And this model is just making us more stable.
That's wonderful. Thank you. And how does your value proposition differs from, like, how does the unique selling proposition sounds right now for insurance companies, and does it differ, or how do they communicate to then B2C clientele?
So that's already existing packages for asset insurance, for example, digital assets. People in Europe insure their assets, and if something happens or access is lost, then the insurance company has to pay. No one likes it. I already talked to a VC in Estonia. They invest in these kind of solutions that are helping to preserve the access and make sure it can be recovered. So we are not making something new. We are just adding €2 per package per insurance and saying, okay, to serve 100,000 clients, we need this amount of money, and all these 100,000 clients will not use this insurance. Only 2% will use it. So we calculate it this way, and we are offering them this kind of deal.
Thank you, Irina. And last question would be, what are the key challenges right now that you're facing? Do you need any specific, like help with entering new markets and actually scaling?
Right. So, of course, first of all, we need to hire a local salesperson for that, because now I am a CEO. I'm dealing with too many things, and I really want to give this task finally to someone else. I used to sell for all this time, and I need more strategic thinking to grow. Yeah, so salesperson in the US, in the EU will be great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Irina, for the pitch. And we're going to launch the poll if you want to be connected with Bank of Memories. And we're actually going to continue, sadly, to our last pitch of the day. Sales Deep AI. And I know Olena is here with us today.
Yes, hello, everyone. Let me share my screen. Do you see it right now?
Yes, we see it.
Then I'm ready to start.
You can
Yeah?
start.
Yeah, okay. So, hello everyone again. My name is Elena Kleiner. I'm CEO and co-founder of SalesDep AI, video, voice, and text AI sales assistant for service companies. Meet Hannah. She's the sales manager, and while having her lunch, she will probably lose at least 5 clients. How do we know that? HubSpot survey says that if the client is not contacted 5 minutes after he sends his contact to the company, then conversion rate to a meeting drops 5 times. And actually, my sales consulting experience for more than 11 years working with 200 businesses from inside proves that fact. That's why we built SalesDep AI. It works on lead qualification level, replies in 1 minute, works 24/7, and it is actually integrated to your all your sales channels. It shows the conversion rate to a meeting 25%, which is twice higher than typical. This is how our product looks like. From left side, you can see the AI builder, and from the right side, you can see how AI communicates with the real client. We're targeting logistic companies in US. This market is growing, and we deeply understand how to work with it. And it actually is not so easy to enter for those who don't know how to work on that market. After 1 year of existence, we have 163 clients registered on the platform. We have 20 pilot projects, 2 paying customers, and we went through YEP acceleration program, Challenger AI, Startup Wise Guys. We are also Startup of the Month on Westby. Why we are better than competitors? Because we are the only solution which has a flexible AI sales builder, fine-tuned templates for different industries, and we have all types of communication, text, calls, and video meetings inside one platform. Our revenue streams are subscription and customization model. Till the end of this year, we will have 100 paid clients. And why we're the best team to implement this project? Because I'm having great sales consulting experience, and Arsene, our CTO and co-founder, has experience in AI projects development, and we have very strong chief marketing officer with some growth hacking tips. We're raising $500K, and it will allow us to keep runway 1 year and to go through break-even point in 9 months, and to double our valuation in 1 year. Here are my contacts. Feel free to ask me questions.
Thank you so much, Elena. Amazing pitch. Good job. And I want to continue to our first question by Gintautas.
Sure.
Hello. I have a question regarding this AI chat exposed to the users, and your website says that you connect to internal tools.
Sure.
How do you protect against the prompt injection attack vector?
Yeah, we have a very strong side on that question, because we received this question many times, and we actually developed all potential opportunities or threats and covered them.
And do you have a statistics how this tool helped your own team to sell, like iterations?
Yeah, we integrated this tool, of course, to our site, and we analyze all the answers which we receive from clients and improve on that, but not only on our experience. We also have these pilot contracts, and we receive the feedback from these clients and so on. So we improve every time the conversion rate.
How long does it take to implement the tool? Is it, how to say, self-service implementation, or is it, how to say, you do as an implementation project?
We have both. So it's possible to implement, like to create the profile on the platform within 20 minutes. We have special instructions on video, and client can be onboarded by himself. But at the same time, we have, it is called professional implementation. This is the one-time paid service which we provide. So we can also do it for the client.
But how would you differ from other such chatbot integration providers? Because I assume you use not local hosted model, but again, some kind of AI which is public.
Yeah, we use ChatGPT 4o model, but the main thing is not what is under, not the ChatGPT or open source model. The main part is our unique sales algorithm, which we developed during my consulting experience and which we put inside the platform. This is what differs.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the questions.
Thank you. Do we have any last question from the audience? And thank you, Mary, for launching the poll. Otherwise, a big thank you to you, Olena. Great pitch, an amazing job. And before we end, I just want to highlight our upcoming demo days. 1 second. So this was actually the last demo day during the summer. So hopefully some of the partners are going for holidays, and maybe all of the investors and startups too, if you have the time. But our upcoming demo days will be in September. We have 2 in September and 1 in October. So look forward to that. And I also just want to highlight our communication channels. Well, you can find us almost everywhere beside TikTok. Maybe TikTok in the future, who knows? I'm joking, but we are on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, newsletter, and we have our website as well. And before we end, I really want to highlight that I'm so grateful that we had a very engaged audience. You know, these sessions always become much better when the audience is engaged, and I know all of the startups appreciate it a lot. I want to also highlight that I'm super grateful for the amazing partners behind this work. If y'all want to wave again, big thank you to all of you, Evelina, Anastasia, and Maria. And lastly, of course, thank you to all of the startups. You know you're doing an amazing job, and I know you're in a, of course, very challenging situation, and we hope that these seminars or webinars will help you move forward. And looking forward to meet you soon again. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Alexandra.
Thank you.
Bye.